All right, the day is here where I am trying to bleed the rear brakes on my Emove Roadster so I can take it out for a quick ride. So cross your fingers as I and be careful with this little fella right here, because I've snapped that one and I've had to buy some new ones here. And these little small plugs, after I found out what the name of them was actually $13 for two. So they're quite expensive. So make sure you keep up with those if you take them out. And I think they come out with the Star Wrench T25 Star Wrench. And I bought this little kit off of Amazon. I think it was, what, 20 something bucks or 30 something bucks or something like that. Let's get the right one first. It looks like it fits. I'm not going to ask questions right now. I just want to get my brakes fixed so I can be on the safe side when I'm riding. So air bubble come out that time. All right, I use a little bit of I use a back plunger, sucked a little bit out the back, and now we got them good and tight. And since I let's see how this side feel. The front brakes are good. I try to avoid the front brakes; they'll break your neck. All right, with that, the Emove Roadster Magura MT5 brake bleed is officially done. Once again, I just leveled this up, put the cup on here, put a little bit of this good old mineral oil up here for Magura. It's the standard mineral oil. I got it off of Amazon. And then after I put this on and I started pumping, I realized that I had a lot of air in my line. So what I did is I took off this bleed screw right here. And make sure you are mindful of any little sealers that go on the nut to keep air from getting in, like these little joints right here. I put one of these back on there and tighten it up, not over tighten, but nice and tight. And I put this on and I pulled a little bit of the air out. Then I put the screw back on and pumped it a few times, and she was good to go. And she's still good to go. So I'm going to take out my new plug because I told you I damaged the other one by taking it off a little too tight right there. And this little Magura 5 kit, it came with a plunger so that I can put it in there and not waste any of my fluid, because I'm going to put this right back in the bottle. But for now, let's go ahead and get you off of here, buddy, so I can prepare for the next stages. Alright, put that little plunger down in there and carefully screw it loose so as not to make a big mess. Doing my best to hold on to this little tiny teeth plug so I don't lose it, and I don't want to make a mess up here. Do have a cloth to wipe it down. Let's just set that right there for now. Let's put the plug in here and go ahead and tighten it up. And this time I'm not going to over tighten it. Alright, that should be good enough. And let's see. Yep, we're still in business. Alrighty. And nice little cleanup. Put my brake caliper back in its position. And that was a successful. Brake bleed for a change. Something went right. I guess I gotta get the Dualtron, make sure the Dualtron brakes are good. And one last check, I'll make a spin around and check all my screws to make sure she's good to go. But the back brakes are now officially doing what they're supposed to do, stop whenever I hit them. And let's make sure my brakes, yeah, I like it. This one over here, okay. I'd rather have a hard back brake than to have a soft one. I'll just back this out just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I got a little bit more measuring of how much I got. All right. So okay, now comes the tire check. Recommended PSI is 50 on the Emove Roadster. And I know they're low because it's been sitting for a while here. So I gotta put some air in them. And if they've been sitting over the winter time, and they're a little soft. I mean, they're a little flat, as you can see. But I'm gonna pump them up to 47 PSI and call it a day on that, because I like to leave just a little bit of room so that they're not too hard where they are real bouncy. Tires feel good. The discs are nice and clean. I put some brake cleaner on those earlier in the year before I actually took it out. I'm seeing little dings here and there from where I had my little off the road spill, but nothing heavy duty. And let's find that back plug here. And I'm gonna put 47 in the back as well. Definitely needed air. They were both low. Alrighty. We are cooking with grease, baby. Yes. Put that dust cap back on there. Alright, now let's test the suspension out to see what kind of bounce we got. That looks like my perfect strength. It looks like my perfect strength for maximum gliding and floating and liftoff if I want to. All right, and now this is where I test my damper strength. Make sure all my wiring is sufficient. And I have to keep an eye on that because the way that that little hole is made, it's kind of sharp. So I try to keep that covering down in there so as not to damage that wiring. All right. All right. Brakes good. Tires are pumped up good. That's that. It's time to go get the camera. Let me see. My mirror's nice and tight. Yes, it is. Take a short spin, see how she feels in the yard. Then I'll come back. All right, we are charged up. 96.3 volts. Yes, this baby here, it charges close to 100 volts. That's one of the things that I like. All right, don't hear nothing abnormal. Everything feels good. Back brakes. Everything is working good. She looks good. But once again, this wiring is bothering my spidey senses. Why are you coming up out of there? And I don't want nothing to damage you, so we're gonna have to get something situated here so that I'm not overly concerned about that happening and having this to cut you or in a way like that. Let's get that down in there good. Bring it around, fasten it. Let's see if we can't get you in that hole to protect my wire. I don't want no cable cuts.